on that little box on the bottom right of a screen of the map.
Hey, welcome to Tuesday Night
Oh,
D&D with DM Kalsto.
hey everybody, how's it going? We're
Hello.
fixing a token issue really quick. Don't mind us.
It's not my fault.
Lou's bigger than he needs to be by a lot, but it's
Wasn't it
funny.
exactly your fault, though?
Technically, it's his fault.
It was the tablet's fault. It was still plugged in.
Mm-mm-mm. The weird thing is, it's not showing as a token. I don't see
Yeah.
it as an image, which is very strange. Huh?
You need to find where the token is positioned.
It's okay. We have a new map, anyways. Don't worry
Yes.
about it. So, for a quick recap, we didn't do too much. Just as we had a quicker. I think we only played for like 2.5 hours last week. We'd gotten our night's rest. Woke up, Dustin, you probably the earliest riser as you went out. I think Serena was kind of up, just sitting inside, though. You went out looking for the missing ranger, Alexander, only to be startled by the sound of a strange bird, not seeing any signs of life other than yourselves in many, many days that was animal of any kind, at least. Quickly kind of got ready to fight, only realizing it was Alexander sitting above you, signaling for you to take cover. As you took cover and just kind of observed, you saw what you're pretty confident was Drusmina seemingly fly overhead, off in the direction which at least Alexander said seems to be in the way of the mountains where those barbarian werewolf people were. You guys kind of proceeded in that direction, or not in that direction. She went in that direction. You guys kind of gathered up as it started to basically almost monsoon rain to a degree. You quickly kind of put your things together to get ready to go, and Misfit saw a familiar looking face kind of staggering up to your location. Seeing it was well, it was at least half of Ernest. You're not sure how much of it's there, but it seems the reanimated skin of Ernest, who had been killed by his sister's minion, had come to deliver an ultimatum to you. You could either return the book you had stole, or you could die. You chose the former and basically decided it was time to grab what you can, hopefully a small child, maybe even a princess, and get out. As you made your way first to go back towards where the small child was, and for Misfit, your dear friend, the statue Louis. It seemed strange as Misfit and Dustin kind of got ready to lead up the pack. Lou almost just started walking off like he knew exactly where he was going. After not too long, you had managed to smell many of the familiar smells you had smelled before. Peanut butter cookies, cinnamon rolls, and came upon the manor of the Muffin Man. However, it looks completely different than the last time you were there. And as you look on, there are hundreds of children in this location. As you kind of scratch your heads and think about what to do next, because you only needed one. You don't need all these extra ones. What do you want to do next?
I need a word with this finely dressed cricket.
Well, it is starting to hop away. Roll a perception check, just see if you saw where you hopped off to. Natural 20.
Yo,
You look.
wait, hold on. No, never mind.
Okay. Oh, wait, are you in form or your picture just...
I am informed, but it's just hearing and smell. I thought it was sight, but it's not.
Well, scent would work as well.
For a cricket?
Yeah. If you
Okay.
can't see him, you can smell. You're a dog,
sure.
right?
Yeah,
You can track things.
roll another one.
It's still not going to probably beat him, but...
Yo!
So as you sit there, you don't really see where you went off to. And then you kind of smell... It smells like he's sour apple. But he didn't look like Candy. And then you hear him move as he kind of makes his way. You can't see him, but you hear him when you just kind of follow him. Roll a D100.
Oh,
As a
I need to
bonus
put
off your
this
20.
cricket in my mouth immediately.
Okay, it's going to be one of those type of nights. All right. As you follow him over, he kind of goes into more tall grass off to the kind of the sides of the manor. Almost on like the outside, there's a wall kind of now, which is strange, but there's still area out in front of it. As you kind of follow him to these tall grass areas, you're well out of view of kind of directly from the house. You just listen, and as the wind kind of blows, you just hear like this orchestra of all of these small instruments just kind of playing as the grass sways. And you just look, and there's probably about 150 of these crickets that are all dressed
Oh my
up.
god.
They kind of look over towards you, and they'll stop for a second. And then they play a cricket sound. And then as the wind picks up, they go into like just a nice gentle melody as they get swayed back and forth. You have found the crickets.
I need to take a moment to just sit and listen and appreciate the cricket orchestra.
I could ask your favorite question.
Yeah, my name's Misfit. You guys are really good. Do you want to be friends?
You wait, but nothing but crickets.
Fair. You know what?
However, roll a nature check for me. Oh, that was cocked. You double check, they're definitely not made out of candy. They just smell like sour apple. Yeah, they don't do anything else. They just play in the wind.
Are they like awkwardly staring at me?
No. Like, they stopped for a minute when you first got there, just because you were a thing that walked in, and didn't seem to pay you no mind.
How do I entice the cricket orchestra? I need to stew on this one for a minute.
Dustin, you do note that Misfit probably has kind of wandered off like a good 40 to 50 feet at this point. Still within tree cover,
Yeah,
but if you want to tag along.
I would have probably.
That's
He's the only person I need to keep an eye on, and not because he gets in trouble.
So yeah, so you could follow him over there. So you see him just kind of observing these crickets, or
Dustin,
something at least.
listen.
Yeah, I will.
What?
I'll
Like a
hush
little
and
orchestra.
listen.
Yeah, they're just playing this like gentle melody as they blow back and forth.
It doesn't feel magic, does it?
No, it sounds like just actual music. Like they're actually playing it with their legs.
Okay. Wait, like violins and cellos kind of music, or just cricket noises music?
No, like they're an actual orchestra, like violins, cellos, the whole thing.
Wait, so how are they doing brass and okay?
No, there's no brass. They got woodwinds. They got strings. That's about it.
Okay.
There might be like one chubby one in there that does drums, or but that's about it.
Do they have little instruments, or are they just like...
They're built into their legs, so they seem to
Oh.
make the sounds with like this webbing that's almost connected. So like on the back of their legs, it actually makes noise, and they can kind of play with it. And they almost have like that bird-like mentality for their music, how birds are for movement in swarms. Like they just naturally are always in sync.
Hmm.
Oh, I need one of these guys for my pocket so bad.
Alexander's gonna look over at Lou. What is it doing?
What is what doing?
He points over at Misfit, just like playing in the tall grass.
I'll go over and see what's the doing.
Can I like carefully pick one up in my mouth?
Roll an animal handling check.
Oh my god.
Advantage. I'm gonna give you the help action.
Is this allowed?
How are you trying to aid?
No, that sounds more like I'm trying to get one for myself rather than help.
Because you can definitely help.
Maybe I just also put my hand down and see if any hops over to me. That's the only thing I got.
Sure. Go ahead, roll one with advantage, Misfit.
Excellent.
Sesson tries to help you lure them out.
Oh. It's not great.
I
Still a
mean,
17 though.
You didn't get a natty one.
I would say probably after about like 2 minutes, one eventually hops just on like the front of Dustin's helmet. Not for any specific reason, but it just kind of sits there.
Okay.
But you have one singled out.
I would like to see what's the hubbub about.
Musical crickets. You kind
Mm,
of can see them spread throughout. You hear the music.
Wait, I just realized these are the first animal things we've seen in this entire forest, and they're not dead.
You don't
That's
know.
kind
Are
of
they dead?
that. Are they dead? Hey, can I do a divine sense?
I was like, yeah, I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, as you go to do a divine sense, I'm trying to think if there would be anything. Nope.
other
Nothing
than
undead.
Faye.
No,
Not even a lot of Fae. Really
well,
outside.
I think
that's not divine sense.
No, I know. But even like creature wise, most of everything you see that's outside these the manor walls, appear to be like little kids. Not like all extremely little, but they're younger children. Probably like 12 and younger.
Uh-huh.
Like just assorted. But no creatures or anything like that. There are the occasional like fae or fairy flying about here or there. A couple of like the strange creatures you see, like a hot dog running off from the field.
Yeah. I remember the hot dogs.
But yeah, other than like just general things you would typically see before, the area has seemed to change a little bit, it seems like. But yeah, it's the kids and the cricket so far are the most immediate things you've kind of run into.
This was not expected.
What do you mean? I thought you'd been here before.
Yes, but it didn't look like this then.
What do you mean? Like it was brighter outside?
Um,
It was a
you
cabin.
know, the building is wholly different.
My computer did locked up. I think I missed the description of the building. What does the building look like now?
It's like a mansion surrounded by little children.
Well,
Remember?
once you get a little bit closer, I'll show you what it looks like. Right now, there's kind of walls, so you just see the top. It's a much bigger area than it was previously. Still smell the good foods, though.
No, if we don't go and we're never gonna find out what's going on.
Okay, let's go, shall we?
Yes.
All right. So what's your approach? You're kind of, we'll say, at a tree line that has good cover, taller grass, and it kind of looks onto this more open area where there's kids outside playing. And then basically there is a rectangular wall around this manor grounds. You do see a larger house, but you don't have a good angle on it because of the wall.
Dustin, can you the crickets like a tip for their performance?
I pull out 3 gold
Nice.
and I put it on the ground in front. Actually, no, make that 5. And I
Hey, it's gold at least.
Yeah, I put it on the ground in front of him, I guess.
You can just kind of place it down. They don't seem to react to it.
Okay,
know.
we can go now. I'm satisfied.
But as you walk away, they just kind of play this fond and gentle, almost somber farewell theme song. It's almost like the Incredible Hulk walking away, but not quite that sad. It has little pepper notes here and there.
Does the one stay on Dustin's head?
No. Eventually, as you guys move, it probably hops off. It just was there and easy enough to take a look at if you wanted to do anything with it.
I see. That was beautiful.
We should try and be as quiet as possible. But it is an open field again.
I have passed without a trace up.
I also
Everyone's got to be near you, though, to keep it.
Doing my part.
Don't forget.
I don't think that will help versus people actually just looking at us, though.
I'm doing my part.
No. Alexander will kind of, as he catches up with you as well, kind of look over, sees the crickets. This place is weird.
They had little suits and ties and everything.
What kind of beasts are these?
think that beast.
Little guy.
And I suspect that those children out there are not children.
Dog, can you speak with creatures?
Oh yeah.
Did you try to speak with them?
No, why would I? They were very busy playing their music. I didn't want to interrupt.
He just kind of laughs and rubs the top of his nose a little bit with that kind of like, oh, geez. Like,
Yeah,
you are a gentle soul, Misfit.
Aw, thanks.
He just kind of laughs and walks back towards the rest of the group. Continue.
All right. How big of a gap between us and the house is there?
I would say between where you are to where the entrance, you only see kind of like one entryway into the walled section. I would say probably about 300 feet.
It's open field, right?
More or less, yeah. There's like different structures and like an occasional tree here or there, but nothing majorly that would be an obstruction.
All right. How do you suggest we sneak up on it then?
Well, it's certainly be a bit tricky. Roughly
could just
about how
walk up
tall
there.
do Yes, that might be our best bet.
I think we're gonna just walk up there.
Hope that we're not spotted. I suspect those are the Fae we saw earlier.
I think they're just children.
Hmm?
Probably just children.
Why would there be a large sum of children here?
I don't know. School?
He was hungry.
Let me ask you this. Where did he get all the children?
All right, fine. Stupid idea.
Where do
Let's go.
people normally get children?
I'm not touching that one. That's on you, Serena.
At least he hasn't called it kidnapping yet. Again.
Lou will just start walking through.
I follow him.
As do I.
She'll follow quietly, follow along.
Okay.
I was a dog the first time I met the kid. Can I keep a nose out for little boy smells?
You do oddly remember he didn't seem to have a scent.
Mm,
He was an odd
this,
one.
this is gonna be tough.
If you had something with a scent that is on him, it would be easy to go after that. But him himself, not much of a scent.
Just smells like graham crackers.
Even the ring doesn't even have the smell.
You have the ring.
Yeah, he sure does.
It's on my tooth right now. See?
At this point, how long has it been in your mouth?
A while.
I'm gonna say that there's not a whole lot of scent going on other than drool. Any minor scent that may have possibly been from this has definitely been dog slobbered, I would say.
Nice.
So who goes up to the first kid?
Lou was up front.
They're approaching them, Serena will telepathically to Dustin. Are they Fae?
Oops, wrong dice.
I can't tell right now.
They get closer. Be sure to let me know.
Mm.
As you approach, all the children just kind of stop in place where they are, and they all turn and they just stare at you guys.
Hello there.
I stare back.
They don't say a word.
Well, that's not creepy.
They don't move. They don't do anything. They just kind of stare and follow along and watch you.
That's probably going to be a problem for them on the way out.
Yeah, I guess they'll use a first level spell slot for Detect Evil and Good to see if they are Fae or not.
They are not Fae.
All right, I tell that to Serena.
Gotcha. 20 here.
Also, roll a d100 for that as well, because I think there's another thing that it possibly.
33.
I would say while you don't pick up like anything specific that gives off information, this area does feel tainted as well. It's not like a hollow spell or anything, but
Yeah, but like so, there's like magic afoot. Is like the vibe more or
there's
less.
shenanigans about
Yeah. Okay. I'll also tell that to Serena and see if she can think of anything she can do.
Serena's going to, albeit from a distance, going to look for the telltale signs of an illusion.
Roll an Arcana check.
And same as our investigation, that would be an 11 plus modifier, which I think is 0.
You look. I mean, it doesn't really seem like an illusion. You can touch and interact with the things. You haven't touched a kid yet. You can do that if you want, but you might want to word it better than I just did.
Yeah, probably.
To see if they are an illusion. How about that?
I mean, are they not getting in our way? They're just observing.
I mean, unless you walk straight into them, you can maneuver around them. They just sit.
I think once Destin realized nothing's weird with the kids, it's with other stuff, I think he would just start maneuvering through the crowd.
Yeah, so they literally just watch.
Yeah. Whether anybody follows me or not is up to them.
That's you guys. What do you do?
Yeah. I mean, Lou probably stopped for a second when they all stared and then continued on.
All right, so you just continue.
Actually,
Anyone?
you know what? Why not? I'll make an Arcana check.
Sure. What are you looking for?
Probably illusions. I'm not sure.
You give it about as thorough an investigation as you can.
Mm-hmm.
It all seems real.
Yeah.
I would like to attempt to break a child out of staring via funny doggy wiggles.
Sure, roll a persuasion check.
I want to pet my little head so bad.
Stares. Empty, soulless, just blank stare looking almost through you.
I see what kind of magical effect these children are under, because it's not natural.
How do you wish to do so? I mean, you can just see if they seem to be under the effect of something, but if you want to like specifically do
He's
something,
gonna walk up, not gonna come into contact with the child, but he's gonna look in their eye, like walk up to one and look at them in the eyes.
sure. Roll. I'll let you roll an investigation check or a perception check because they will divulge different things if successful or unsuccessful.
Oh man, I was hoping for Arcana. Perception or investigation? It's the same thing. Let's use investigation. 13. Lucky 13.
Okay. So you just kind of like get down a little bit. You look into this kid's eye, and it's weird, and you don't notice it at first. They just seem to be strange. But you look in the eyeball, and reflecting back, kind of almost off of his eye, distorted, but reflecting, you see like the children are still playing in the background. But yeah, other than that, it doesn't move at all. Just continues to stare.
Oh, that's disconcerting.
What is?
Oh. Well, apparently the children are still playing. If his eyes are to be believed, can I? Lou goes to pull for a dagger, stops. Does anyone have anything reflective that's not shiny?
Serena will hand him a mirror.
Oh, by the way,
Uh-huh.
as you pull out the mirror, I need you to roll a d100.
Ooh, that's not ideal.
Don't worry about it.
Lou will take the mirror and look into it to see if the children are still playing in the reflection.
You look? Yeah, they appear to be.
And I'm going to try and get a good view of the area around us. You just kind of panoramic the mirror.
Yeah. I mean, everything looks the same as it does, just in the reflection they're playing. Misfit, how long do you try to charm these children into liking you? And does anyone do anything else?
I have not stopped moving towards the house.
We should catch up to him.
The whole way, I'm doing like the wiggles, tail wagging, licking my nose, looking cute, trying to entice somebody to pet me. This is getting weird.
Okay. Roll one more persuasion check.
Wow, it's not my night.
You started so strong, though. You found an
Started so
entire
strong.
orchestra, and we didn't know what to do with it.
I'm not so good at persuasion, you guys.
So you just nothing. These kids are cold.
Probably the first time you felt cold kids, to be
I'm
honest.
sad now. This is sad.
Now that you think about it, maybe they collect these children that haven't had candy. It could explain a lot.
I've
That's
never
why they're
seen a
so sad.
doggy before.
Misfit now knows the true intention of why these children are here.
I won't give up. We have business to do, but I won't
All
give
right.
up.
As you kind of approach the main gate that goes in, let me get a map for you. It's exposed in some area. Do. All right. Let's see you guys in just a second. Okay. Dustin, you were probably the first one in, I'd imagine.
I mean, yeah, I did get distracted by the kids. I couldn't figure out if there was any illusions going on, and I said good enough.
So I'm going to place you there. I'm going to put a misfit near the back. Just to see who's trying to persuade the children. Alexander's probably right about there. Pinch will just say is with Serena. She'd probably be right about here with Lou. Whoa, not the whole combat tracker. Settle down, Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, thank God I'm normal sized.
You have other Serena. Here, I'll do this. It's even better. Oh, but there. Now you have the Serena on each side of you.
Why would you do this?
Marius, Simon. All right, hold on one sec. All right, if you want to try to move somewhere to pre-position yourself, you just got to stay behind that line.
Well, I showed you my intent of where he is going.
Not yet.
I know.
You're in the front.
Obviously.
I know where you're going to go next. That comes later. All right. Everybody happy where they are now?
I'll probably move here then. Just not
Okay.
between the two.
As you guys kind of walk in, Misfit kind of lagging behind, trying to entertain the children. As you kind of walk forward and you cross that threshold of Misfit, you hear this sound of laughter, and the kids start playing again. Like as you're leaving, the minute you cross over, you just hear silence, and you look back and the kids are gone.
Whoa.
Considering I was looking at the children through the mirror, what happened?
You hold the mirror up now to see where they went.
I hadn't stopped looking.
Oh, if you went in the grounds, you wouldn't be able to see them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will look through the mirror to see if what happened.
They're gone from there too.
Okay.
All their toys and like the things they were playing on remain.
I'm
That's it.
just gonna say this straight out. We might need to worry about reflections.
I look down at my metal armor covered in mud and like nod.
You know what? Yeah.
Not working card order.
Huh? All right. Oh, got it. Got it. You're being funny. Can I see what?
It's coming from your pocket.
No, I know. It's the teeth.
Uh-huh.
I'll open the pocket and see what's up.
You don't need to worry about reflections. You won't even find mirrors here. There. But it doesn't say anything else.
Well, there are no of us hanging like that.
Not a word.
All right. I guess we can move on out.
Sure.
Or move on up. More like
So Drossamer is where you guys would like to approach. You don't really see anything at the moment other than the house. So let me expose what you can see.
going to the house would probably be the best idea. But there's a stable or a side house.
And a pathway that continues on each side.
Well,
Also is a 2-story house. I had my mask button on. Boop, boop. It moves so weird when it uses that mode.
you know. Mhm.
Have you connected your Sirenscape account yet?
No, because I was trying to figure out how to do it too. Because technically, wouldn't I have to connect my? I haven't seen how it connects it. How does it play it? Like, would I have to pipe my audio through you, or how does it work?
When you open it up, you click the sound set, or I don't have it on my end. You click the thing where you authorize, and there's a generate link, and it puts the little shield link in the chat. Everybody else can click it to open it, and it plays through the browser for them.
Sweet.
And then they can adjust. The players can adjust volumes how they want coming through the browser. I can pipe it in through that. It was actually kind of cool with all the little sound effects for the hits and misses and stuff.
We tried to do the shared client, like in its beta version years and years ago.
No, this is just straight up website. It's not you don't have to have the app. It just gives you a web link.
Oh yeah, I know. We tried though, and it was just like a horrible experience, and it was always out of sync, and
it was
took forever to get it back on. Yeah, no, I heard they went web based, so I'll have to take a look at it too. That'd be very annoyingly fun.
It's pretty cool.
All right. So anyone else moving closer? Misfit, anyone? Can't say he's probably like here. I can hang out there.
My initial one going over here.
What's the green circle for?
That is detect evil and good. It's active for 10 minutes. I don't think it took us 10 minutes to walk up here.
Nope. So I would say at the moment, you got nothing.
Yep.
You look off to the western side.
Mm-hmm.
You see a strange looking tree you haven't seen before. It's actually really beautiful. To the right, there seems to be a shed. See the house and some sort of main entrance in front of you. It is 2 stories. Pathways on the side. There also does seem to be some stuff down here as well. I'll just make it a little bit easier to see. There seems to be some sort of entrance into a hedge over this direction.
No, thank you. I don't want to go through a hedge mage. Thank you very much.
And I'm unlocking the tokens.
Yeah,
If you go too far, I'll just poke you in the eye.
just gonna get over here first.
Oh, hold on one second. There is one thing that is here. Actually, why is it not here? Maybe I put it on the wrong one. I bet you that's what I did. Before you get too far out, you might want to tuck yourself back in for just 1 second. Actually, I'll put something down and then you can tell me how far you actually chose to come out, because Dustin may still choose to be out. Where did you go? It's probably on the first floor that I posted it, huh? Come on. No? Interesting. Huh. I wonder where I put it. Oh, never mind. You're good. You don't have to worry about it. I ended up putting it somewhere different. That's
Oh.
right.
Good.
So here, I'm going to give you this for the moment.
And
Yeah, you don't specifically see anything at the moment, at least. The tree looks like this.
What? It kind of looks like it's bleeding a little bit, doesn't it?
Why is it spicy?
No blood.
You know, why? Wait, it was turning winter when we came here, so it being autumn makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get too close.
Are you gonna touch it?
He like looks back at you like, did you even need to ask?
Do you go into the water or do you walk around?
Does it look just like water?
It's water. You don't know how deep it is, though.
Do I have anything that sinks?
armor.
I know, I see.
Other than you.
Yeah, you know what? I trudged through that lake without really thinking about it. I
Maybe
kind
we'll
of
think
feel
about it this time.
fine. We'll go around.
As you get right, hold on 1 second. As you pass through like this point,
Mm-hmm.
you notice a sound. You can continue moving to where you were. That's just where you heard it at.
Okay.
You heard something kind of like moving in the hedge behind you.
Do I need to roll a perception check or?
I mean, if you want to investigate further, you just heard something moving.
Was it big or small?
You don't see like signs of anything. You just heard movement.
Did it sound big or small?
Hard to say.
All right.
It wasn't like giantly
Wait.
big running through it, making a lot of noise, and you just heard the hedge moving.
Hang on. I need to. Does that hedge count as 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or 3 feet of wood or dirt?
Only one way to find out.
Well, the spell would pass through it if not. If it triggers any of those conditions for detection of whatever moved.
You still don't detect anything.
Then I'm not worrying about it.
All right, so you approach the tree.
Yep.
It's just a tree. Doesn't seem to be anything super special.
I want to touch it and get a vibe check.
You want to touch the tree?
Yes. Do I need to be like here?
Hold on 1 sec. All right, so you go up, you touch the tree.
Sure.
All right, roll a d100.
6.
Yo.
Trying to think of the best way. So as you kind of place your hand upon it, you just get like these weird flashbacks,
Oh no.
and you just see, you're not sure where you're, like you have this first person perspective of it, and you just see like this, you're not sure if it's like a town or a city or a castle or something, but it's all just on fire.
Okay. What does the first person do?
No, it's just all looking around it. That's it. It's just looking at the fire, and then you just kind of come back to yourself.
Huh. Did that trance actually take 6 seconds, or was I standing there for like 2 minutes?
It was just like an instant.
Okay.
You know, honestly, first things first, oh, thank God, a bathroom. You know how many maps don't have bathrooms?
Look, I'll be right back, everybody.
Misfit.
Yeah.
There was something in there, be careful.
I was gonna. Is the door on this shack locked?
I don't know. You want to try it?
Yup.
Sure. You go ahead and put your hand on the handle, and you just kind of turn it. Seems unlocked.
All right. What's inside?
Let's see.
What do my tiefling eyes see?
I'm just gonna pull this.
Death and despair.
Cool. I close the door and leave.
Inside.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like small single table, one chair at it. See a bed. Looks like someone lives in here. I'm gonna take a picture for you for Discord, just because I don't want to move you all to a new map yet until you actually go inside.
All right.
Don't worry, everyone. You guys will get to see it soon enough.
Does my whisper mean anything?
Hold on 1 second. I'm just setting this.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like inside. Main Discord. Not specifically, no. You just had like a flashback.
Okay.
A peek.
You peek inside.
Wait, I was telepathically connected to Serena when that happened. Did she get any of that?
Oh, Serena, roll a D100.
33.
You sense like a bit of panic from him, but not necessarily because he's panicking. More the feeling that like he's kind of channeling. We just get like this flash of a feeling. But yeah, you literally just walk up, he touches the tree, just kind of staggers a bit, and that's all that happened. Yeah. Also, no one in the shed at the moment. However, Lou,
Yes.
since you've decided to go that far over, let
Mhm.
me put some things here. So as you look, and kind of lumbering along the pathway,
Uh-huh.
you see a creature.
Of course I do.
And it looks a lot like this. Sans the person inside of it, and it has a bunch of purple thorns and flowers growing off of it.
I'm gonna wave Serena back and then duck inside. Is it lumbering towards us or away?
Currently toward you.
Is there a person in it?
No.
Not currently.
I'm gonna shoo Serena away and then I'm gonna duck inside the building.
And Serena's not looking that way. The spirit like taps her on the shoulder, gestures.
And Lou is gone.
I suppose as its job to be to protect her right now, it's going to pull her back.
Alright, so you both go hide there. Behind the
Sure.
bush.
We'll
Right
hide
there.
over here behind this bush.
Okay. Dustin Misfit, as you kind of look in, it appears to be like a hedge maze almost, it would seem like.
Do the bushes look pokey?
Alexander will say is probably he'll come join you after all the commotion. Simon, I'll probably say was following you guys, and Marius, where did you want to be?
I think I will. My mouse will work. I'm gonna hang. Damn it! I'm gonna hang up like over here in the shadow of the statue. Since people kind of split up, I'm gonna kind of keep an eye in the middle.
So oddly enough, there's no shadow from the statue. It's kind of like a low light, but there doesn't seem to be any light source throwing shadow off of it. In fact, roll an investigation check.
Okie doke.
Yeah. Super weird.
Yeah, so I'll look around at everything. Are there any shadows from the house or anything?
Now that you actually look for it, no, there aren't. Not even you.
The rest aren't far away. So hey, before everybody disperses separately, there's something odd here. Hold your hand out and look at the shadow on the ground.
You look over, they ran away. They're hiding from something. So basically, to your east, you saw Lou kind of sit there, make like a go away motion at Serena, and he like hid inside of a building. Serena in her summon, and Alexander kind of ran behind a bush. Everyone on the other side's just looking at different stuff.
Okay,
But you're
how
also kind of hiding
tall
by the
are
light.
those hedges there? Can I see over them, or are they? How tall are they?
No, they're like probably like a good, I'd say like 10 to 12 feet, depending on which
Okay.
parts are overgrown.
Well, then I can't even see the other crew, so I'll be like kind of
Well, you
peeking
can
around the
kind of see them.
corner.
They were straight on, and then you saw them move, so you can kind of move there now.
Yeah, well, since I saw them make movement like something's going on, I'm just gonna kind of peek around the corner.
Yep. You see them hiding. You don't see Lou inside, and you just wait after about a minute, you see the large creature that we linked above. That one just kind of starts lumbering past. It's basically like a shambling mound. It doesn't have any dead bodies in it yet. It has
Which
a bunch
one?
of
This
purple
tree?
flowers and thorns. No, the one after that. The one I just linked. The tree was the tree that Dustin found. So you watch it kind of come out. It goes to right about here. Sits for about 30 seconds and walks back the other way.
Have
Oh no,
I don't
they've got a
remember. Have we had
patrol
time for me to
route.
resummon Bram yet, or no?
We never
Oh.
found incense yet.
Yeah,
It may be here though. I know you're missing your stealthier half.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit tight.
Do I hear it walking away?
Yeah. So it's very obvious when it walks. Is it like you can feel the ground kind of slightly rumbling as it takes steps?
I'm gonna let it walk away for a little bit, then I'm gonna come out.
And it doesn't go very fast. It just looks like it's walking back and forth.
All right.
Where do you have Nancy, by the way, just on your shoulder?
you said he like kind of like became like a baby sling size, so I just imagined I had him like over me like a shawl or something.
Like a
You just
withered
kind of wrap
scarf.
him around.
Yeah. Like wizard scarf tied up in the back. It's like a graduation sash. How about that?
Gotcha. All right, so you guys see the maze, the tree. You get the alert from Serena that there's some sort of large creature on their side. What are you all wanting to do now? Creature pinning.
She didn't say it was an immediate danger. She just told us to pay attention on our end. So let's go into the maze.
I have a proposition for you, Kalsto.
Mhm.
I am a big boy. I have fought mean ogres and spider people and big monsters.
Mhm.
Stop me from doing this and going into the shrub. I want to go this way.
Oh, also,
I am more powerful than your shrubs.
I wanted to share this with Dustin just because I forgot that you guys got on this side too. Before you make your final decision. Because you can totally go into the shrubs. I'm not stopping you. You see laying on the ground ahead. And oddly enough, it looks slightly familiar. Just passed out on its side.
I didn't get anything.
Look up.
Look up.
Oh, nice.
It looks like this.
Did we see that?
Uh-huh.
We see that you don't.
Oh,
That's the thing.
He was
that's
saying
not what he said. Mhm.
That is that the thing that like you talked to him from the Baba Yaga's house?
Yeah. It didn't like me.
That's the thing that Ferris ended up charming twice. From Mars.
Yeah.
Rarely used
Oh.
creature. I've only used it a few times myself.
It's the exact same one. Same exact markings, coloration.
I'll point it out to Misfit and see if that changes his mind.
And
Simon
let's
gets a
see
say in this too, I guess.
Simon's just kind of following you guys.
You know, it's time to become one with the shrubbery.
Sure. Roll a D100 as you walk into the maze, Misfit.
Nice.
That is
Wait,
Not
plus
with that
10?
land.
Plus
Wow.
10.
Oh!
I had my plus 10 on because I was gonna roll a stealth check. It's a 69.
Roll a
Nice.
stealth check as you walk
Nice,
through.
by the way.
You what?
Roll a stealth check as you go through.
I mean, if you want to get a
Wow.
bigger number on the D100,
Kind of slowly move along. So far, so good. Which way do you want to go?
I have entered the shrubs.
I'm going to move your circle for the moment. I'll let you know if something gets within 30 feet.
Yeah, or if 10 minutes is up.
You still probably got, like, I'd say, a good, like, 4. You go left, you go right.
Into the shrubs. Forward.
You walk into the shrub.
Yeah.
Roll a wisdom check. Or just roll a wisdom check.
I am more powerful than the shrub.
Did you already ask if they look spiky?
Yeah.
No.
Would you say wisdom or
Wisdom check.
wisdom check?
So you rush head on into the bush and you hit the stone wall that it is grown on with your face.
He thought of everything.
Dustin, I don't want to go in the maze anymore.
the shrubs are stronger than you.
The shrubs are stronger than me.
What did you think they were growing on?
I thought it was a bush.
Why would it be a bush? There's a stone archway right there, and I
It's
point
called-
up.
They call them hedge mazes. I wouldn't call it a hedge maze if it's not a hedge.
It is a. There's more than one way to grow a hedge.
Serena?
Hmm?
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh,
This sign can't stop me. I can't read.
Achoo!
Are you serious about not wanting to go in anymore?
That's it. After you hit the wall, you hear something immediately to your east within the hedge maze. Roll just a perception check as you kind of just try to see if you get a glimpse of it before it goes. It's really fast, though.
Do I get my advantage?
This is one is
for
sight-based.
hearing? Okay.
You know something's there. You just are trying to see if you get a
Wow.
glimpse of it.
That's my third 3.
What do you see when you see like an orangish red? Do you just see brown?
Like,
What's your color chart? Where's your chart? You
hold
were
on. I
not
have
prepared.
an app for this. I have a thing that can like turn my screen
Oh, really?
the colors I see it. Yeah.
That's fine.
Let me find a piece of red. Yeah, it's like yucky green, brown.
Yeah, so you just see kind of like a really yucky looking greenish brown creature kind of move.
Probably blends in with the shrubbery.
I swear it almost seems like a furry tail. The very end tip of the tail is white.
Can I smell for beast smells?
Sure. Sniff, sniff. Dogs.
Dogs do, yeah.
Where are you going, Serena?
Nowhere.
You smell like. Actually, you grew up in a forest. It smells like some sort of canine of some sort. You're not exactly sure what kind.
Yeah, there's definitely some sort of devious beast in here.
Like a wet doggish smell almost to an extent.
Some wet little beast is roaming this stone maze with leaves on the stones.
You
It's
still
not
want
a
to go
it's
in?
not really a boy smell. We're looking for boy smells, right? Looking for boy smells.
All right, Serena's pacing back.
I was gonna start rummaging through the building.
Sure.
I'm gonna be respectful. Like I'm not throwing things on the floor.
Sure, roll an investigation check.
Can do.
Dustin, you should climb up that wall.
You know what? I'm gonna sorcery point
Okay.
that. I can get slightly worse, but also can be better.
19 to climb up the hedge maze.
I like cheating.
All right, as you start to climb up, you notice Nancy gets stuck on one of the vines, and then you notice the vines are slowly starting to like kind of grow onto you.
In the bad way, right?
They're not like aggressive at the moment, but they're definitely making accelerated growth towards you.
Wow.
Can I pull myself off still?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get the
This
feeling
place-
if you were climbing this for a while, or if you were standing next to it directly for a while, you may get stuck.
This place really doesn't want you to be a little cheater.
Look, is the archway covered in vines?
No, but it has runes on it.
You know what? Screw it, Arcana check.
Sure. You look at it. I'll say that you just get this sense like maybe you should have read it before you walked underneath it. You just, but instinctually you just get this like you can feel yourself face palming on the inside.
I can feel the Soren within me,
Your inner Soren is face palming, yes.
but he gives me no insight.
Doesn't have the ability to provide any type of insight. You just kind of look at it and you're like, oh shit. And you note to kind of pay more attention to the surroundings, and then it really does kind of set in. This is probably a very dangerous place, especially if the hags had any hand in making it or giving it to him.
Simon, I don't think you should cross through this barrier. I think we are stuck here. I think Misfit and I are stuck in this maze until we find a way out.
Is this true?
Do you try to get out?
Yes.
You put your paw through. Your paw goes through. You can get back out.
Oh. Well, I was wrong.
You may have wished you were right at the end of the day, but don't worry about it right now. Serena, remember that 98 from earlier?
Yep.
Roll a d4 for me.
4.
You just hear this rumbling, and you hear this loud horn emanate, and you just feel everything kind of vibrate and shake slightly, and your mirror cracks in your hand and shatters.
I think Lou has the mirror right now.
Oh, then in your hand, Lou. It like violently shakes and just explodes.
Oh, she's gonna kill me.
Straight, you hear the sound of like something breaking or shattering inside the house as well. Since you can't see.
Kind of like perks up and turns around.
I'm gonna.
But you all heard the horn.
Perception to see what direction it came from.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now is that 7 years bad luck for me or whoever blew that horn?
You're kind of turned around a bit. With Lou kind of leading you guys, it's really hard to find like a central point to keep a visual on. It's really hard to say.
Also, I rolled a 15 on investigation.
Same kind of perception, trying to discern where the horn came from.
Same result for you as well, Serena. You look through, you don't really find like any type of personal belongings. You just find like dishware, some clothing. But nothing, it does look like male clothing, that's about it.
What is that breaking sound?
Your mirror.
My boy?
I guess because there's no mirrors allowed here. Mhm.
She's just kind of glaring over. Not like staring knives, but
Staring like broken shards of mirror glass.
no.
What do you want?
Now I want a new mirror. I think your pocket is trying to talk to you.
Can I pick up a shard of that mirror?
Yeah, they're small, but you can pick up one.
Is there
It
anything
still
that
reflects. Yeah.
gives- anything that gives a good amount of reflection? Can I check around the plate?
Roll an investigation check. This is like making sure you got all the broken pieces of glass when something shattered in the kitchen, so you
Yep.
don't step on it.
15.
Okay, I'd say you find like it's not significant in size. I'd say maybe like an inch and a half across, but it's a little bit bigger of an area. But it's at least something. It does still reflect. It's a
I'm
bit
gonna
sharp,
just
though,
check-
so you may want to watch out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the room through the mirror.
Looks the same.
Okay. I'm gonna let's see inventory. Okay, I'll open my pocket. What?
And you just watch as the teeth kind of fly out for a second.
Uh,
Ah, you can't keep me in there all the time.
oh, you have a token now.
Yes, the creator gave me one. No. I said you should have listened to me before, and I told you so. And if you would apologize, I could even fix the mirror that you broke.
I am sorry for ignoring your words.
I'll have to do for now. All right, sweep them all up, make yourselves useful.
Is there a broom?
Yeah, you actually find it's not like a really great broom, but it's something.
Yeah, I'll sweep them up.
Yeah. So you start to sweep with the broom, and the broom keeps sweeping without you. Like you feel it kind of move out of your hand, it just starts sweeping up the mirror shards into a pile. And then it just goes back to your hand and goes limp.
Oh, magic broom.
Just figured that out, did you? And you just watch the teeth come up. And almost in the way that toy teeth do, you just watch the little runes on the teeth glow and the teeth start like clattering like the little wind-up toys.
Uh-huh.
And you watch as the mirror pieces kind of like start to reform back as it casts mending repairs your mirror. Over the course of like, I'd say probably a minute and a half, just because there's a lot of little breaks.
Okay. Oof, I need to be right back. I'm in the bathroom.
So after the few minutes, Serena, you see the mirror reformed on the ground. Stands the one shard that Lou had in his pocket. Like, there's a piece missing.
So, what exactly was the warning you were giving us before we came in here?
I told you, you don't have to worry about reflections because you won't find any mirrors here.
Mirrors not allowed in here?
If you get the sense that teeth could stare at you, probably about how you're feeling right now. Like,
Okay,
Already
so
am
my
back.
follow-up is...
It's all you get for free.
Hmm.
I don't want to be stuck here.
I don't think any of us want to be stuck here.
I'll hand Serena's mirror back to her.
Ahem, young man.
Oh, yes.
These teeth weren't made for walking.
It's back into the pocket, I guess.
Pick me up, won't you? Gentle
I'll
and
pick
very
him up.
old.
I'll pick him up, gently avoiding the teeth or the mouth.
You kind of lift from the back.
Yup.
First, so slightly slide the piece of paper under it, almost like a bug, and you put them back in your pocket. They don't seem to do anything.
Mhm.
So you still have that shard of the mirror Serena had, and her mirror is repaired less that shard. You're like, ah, shit, it was in my pocket.
Yep, I'll hand her back her mirror.
She already grabbed it. It was on the ground, getting fixed.
Okay.
All right, so all their shenanigans are going on. What was your final decision?
We're asking Simon if he can understand them. The runes on the archway.
They don't look. Actually, hold on. Do I have any magic that can help? No, it doesn't specifically. You should ask Marius. This is really more his kind of thing.
Oh yeah, Marius can read.
Yes, quite well. I like it when he does voices too. When he reads to you, Misfit, I
He
think
does.
that's
He does
very
really
kind.
good voices. Yeah.
Oh, indeed.
I'm gonna go get him.
Sure.
Meow.
You
So
Misfit Zumi.
Is the mound, how close is the mound to us now after all of our shenanigans?
It keeps pacing back and forth. It takes it probably about 5 minutes as it goes back and forth. At this time, your energy would also, off your spell, would be done. Your concentration.
Cool.
You see Marius just like peeking around the corner, like he's trying to hide and like spy on somebody.
Hey,
Ah,
What are you
oh,
doing?
yeah. Please
We
don't
found some-
sneak up on me like that.
oh sorry. We found some runes. Can you help us read them?
Of course.
Okay, this
they will
way.
be okay. There was a large plant creature came out
Oh.
earlier. It was about this big, and I made just this huge, like my arms wide open and taller than this.
Wow.
It went down, and I point and showing down the path. I'm like, came out and then went back that way.
Mhm.
Yes. Show me what you found.
Is Serena inside or outside?
Up to you guys.
Kind of both. She's in the doorway.
Door is
Oh,
down here.
I make sure Marius sees the big sleepy thing as well.
And he recognizes it immediately. It's the exact same one that was in front of the hag house.
Why is that here, I wonder? Unless it's a hag pet. This is a hag house, probably.
Probably.
Because look at your shadow. Or
You
my
look, you
shadow.
have no shadows.
What shadow?
Exactly. There should be shadows. The houses, the trees, the shrubbery, nothing's casting a shadow.
Marius, it's at this point you notice something very odd. I will send you a Discord message, and you can do with it as you will.
I don't know. I think for posterity for chat, you should definitely send it via Instagrams.
Come on, don't pull a Catherine.
It's up to him.
What?
I sent it. He can choose if he wants to share it or not.
Sorry, you look at the
Misfit, I
shambling
tap you on the
mound.
shoulder,
Yes.
and then I point over on the ground in an area. Is that not odd? I kind of whisper to you. And over towards Simon, and you see a shadow from Simon.
He's just like reading the runes, trying to figure this out. He's the only one that's casting a shadow right now.
Oh yeah, no, that's normal.
How is that normal? Simon?
Hmm?
Why are you the only one of us casting a shadow?
What do you mean? Everybody casts a shadow.
No.
He looks down, looks at you guys.
There he is.
That is weird. And you watch he kind of like makes motions to watch a shadow move. Stays in motion with him. Just seems like a normal shadow.
Yeah.
I want to whisper to Marius. It's because Simon is two people. That's his other person.
What do you mean another person?
Shh, it's a secret.
Is this person good or bad?
I don't know.
It could also just be bliss. Oh wait, no, I'm not part of this conversation.
We're whispering. It's a very loud whisper.
Simon totally is oblivious to the whole thing. Dustin hears them. Marius, as you read this, essentially, and it's just, if you think it's in that hag language you kind of had seen previously, not the one from the book, just like a general one that they use. It basically says something along the lines of only the chosen can walk the path.
I read it out loud.
Oh no.
That's you, Simon. Since you're the only one that casts a shadow, maybe you're the chosen.
No. Quartermaster? Yes. Supply clerk? Absolutely. Chosen one? No.
Could you also be casting a shadow because you worship? And I do like finger quotes the light.
He kind of looks over you. What is that supposed to mean?
I still don't believe you worship the light. You have to worship a god.
I find that very disrespectful. I do not disrespect your plant god. You should not disrespect my light god.
Okay, who is your light god? All you've said is the light so far.
Yes, the light. That's what I said.
Do they not have a name? Do they have a body? You haven't told me anything about them.
Is there like a different sect that worships the dark?
He just kind of has this more ominous look all of a sudden, just kind of looks at you.
Oh
Unfortunately, yes, there are many of those who worship the dark.
no.
That's why those of us who worship the light must stand in opposition to them.
Wait, but I like the dark.
It's not that kind of dark.
Calms me.
I think it's
normal darkness is okay.
It's the bad kind of dark, you know, the scary one, the scary dark.
Dark isn't scary.
What
Well,
about the scary things that hide in the dark?
No, when all the lights off, you go to bed.
well, Mr. I already
yes.
walked in and walked out. Does that mean we're chosen?
So what is this?
Because so far, I don't feel different.
I mean, like goes over and puts his hand in and out.
So is this thing?
Maybe it's like one of those Southern Arcadian cookies. You know, the ones with the really bad fortunes on them?
You really think somebody would inscribe magic runes for really bad fortune?
Actually, yes. You'd be surprised.
You guys are so casual with magic, aren't you?
It's inert magic it's the runes without the magic. So what is this?
Well, it appears to be an archway connected to a maze.
You had fun with that, didn't you?
Oh, it took me like a good 5 minutes to confirm that. Thank you very much.
So are we going through it or not?
Who's the chosen among us?
Chosen?
That's what it says, and I point at the inscription and read it out loud again.
People, it's just a start. You watch Simon walk through, and he just falls over on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Apparently, he was not the chosen.
Oh wait. As
Let's
Luke
correct.
rolls
Told
over,
you.
does he collapse too?
I had you, and I had. Oh no, I had you too, Misfit.
Oh.
See, stone. God, I thought I was supposed to be the scared one.
Yeah, did he fall? Oh, he fell over.
Yeah, like
As a-
he walked
as
in
a
and
joke.
fell over as a joke.
Getting
Yeah.
bamboozled.
So I did go through the archway to go pick him up.
Yeah, no. I mean, other than you see, like, as you get close to the edges, you see the vines slowly kind of reach out, but they're not incredibly fast.
All right.
Simon, like, kind of shakes one off his foot. That's creepy.
What's down here?
I don't know. Do you want to go that way?
I'm gonna peer
Just
around
more-
at least.
It just looks like a hedge maze. You see bits of stone
Mm,
in lighter areas.
So be careful. There's a wet little beast in there.
I'm not going far. I'm keeping everyone within eye shot.
I'm gonna miss you when you get mauled by a wet little beast.
Yeah, it just looks like a more hedge maze.
I'm just gonna peer around the corner here.
A dead end, but more hedge maze.
Dead end. Okay. I guess peer here.
More hedge maze.
It's a lot of hedge maze. Okay, cool. I'm not walking through here.
You see about like that. Oh, and because of this, you can see it goes all the way down like that.
Just run through it really fast.
Actually, just what's that point having that one spot blocked? That's about what you saw as you explored.
I don't know my way through this maze, right? Please say no.
Just do it.
No. Not
Thank
at
you.
all.
Thank you for saying no. Misfit.
Yes.
What if I don't come out if I did that?
Well, I said already that I'd miss you.
That's surprisingly callous. I didn't like the idea of this maze. Too many tricks.
Either we go in the scary maze or we go in the scary house.
Or we could take a lesser scary side detour around the outside of the house and maybe hopefully go to a happy maybe backyard.
I point
Maybe that's where
at the
good things
big
are.
thing. I point at the big thing. My nose.
There's also a big plant creature on the other side.
We got past that thing before, didn't we? And it looks like it's asleep.
What if
Is
he's
his hair still
faking?
glowing?
He's just waiting to eat you.
Very, very lightly, like his little bits of silver hair. It's almost like a spent glow stick at the current moment. Like an ever slight glow from it.
What's your name?
Simon?
Good.
I look at his shadow. What's your name?
Roll a D100.
95.
Have fun sleeping tonight.
That shadow is going to haunt your waking dreams.
I'm on to you.
I'm just probably going to check the hedge maze from what I can see from just this whole line.
Oh my gosh, he's going in on his own. I'm following
No.
Blue.
No,
No, I'm following you.
Go to the exact square that you want to go to at your furthest, and I will let you know. Oh boy.
Misfit. What the?
What?
Dustin.
He lost
Alright.
his supervisor.
All right, you're locked. You got your
Yep.
chance. You're on your spots. I need Misfit to roll a D100. I need Lou to roll a D100, and I need Surprise to roll a D100.
In sync.
55.
Wow. I rolled in the middle, so that means I'm safe.
Dustin, you walk to the end.
I like how Dustin's number involves both of your, or a piece of each of your numbers.
Nope.
Oh,
that's
we're
right.
locked in.
You went.
We're locked in
The
place.
moment.
Good,
You're
Yeah.
locked in
strong.
place for the moment.
Yeah.
Misfit. I'm just getting views set. Lou.
Uh-huh.
You see a path that goes, seems like all the way to the far wall. As you can see it kind of raised up here.
What you get for poking your nose around too much, Lou. Somebody's like, "Oh my gosh, you're actually going in," and then it happened to be the guy looking after the dog.
Misfit,
Yes.
you are able to continue moving if you would like to move slightly more.
Nice.
You also see a path down this way. Your choice which way you want to.
I am going to be sneaking because there was a wet little beast in here.
Even better.
And I'm going to find it.
So did we not hear Misfit run through?
You hear Misfit run off in the opposite direction as you guys, as you kind of went to think, "What the Misfit?"
And you probably heard like a surprise sound from Serena as Misfit goes bolting by.
Like your dog got off a leash.
Mhm.
You heard scampering for like a second and then he's gone.
Oh, he's run through the maze.
Okay.
Serena's
Misfit?
going,
Misfit! You don't hear him.
Serena's going to focus her mind for a moment, and I'm going to make a arcane eye and send it up above the maze.
AFK taking dogs out.
Is she able to see the others?
I was fairly correct, damn it.
Your eye goes up, you can easily see the complete maze. You do not see Misfit.
Am I looking for a wet little beast? Or have I become the wet little beast? For
Misfit.
the only time shall tell.
Let me just grab something quick. I think I have one of these. I'm just gonna put one of these in because it's cuter than the other option. This one is indeed red, though. It is not blue. As you just see a fox in front of you.
See a brown, normal color brown fox.
He's more reddish. So he's like a typical fox coloration, except he's a darker red.
Foxes are red?
To you, it just looks normal. He's just icky green, but it just kind of like looks at you. And then it continues in. Simon hits a dead end wall right about here.
Oh,
I pursue the beast.
Simon, everything okay?
I don't know where he went. He ran off this way, but it doesn't go through anywhere.
Oh, great. Oop.
Alexander's probably just keeping a watch out. He'll probably be like over here.
I'm just gonna be heading all the way down, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, before I do that, let's not be stupid. Okay, let's not be more stupid. Inventory. I'm gonna drop a silver piece down here, and then drop a silver piece when I get all the way down here.
Okay. You drop a silver piece.
Yep. I'm dropping it like in the general direction of up here, so I know which direction to leave. Hopefully.
Yep.
and I'm basically just gonna head to where my mark was
Yeah,
if I
go for it.
can.
It does dead end right about here, though.
Oh. Mm,
Nope. I killed
That's
that
fine.
walls. Oopsie.
Now, can I see everything past the dead end, and I just don't see Misfit of the Fox?
You can see the whole maze, you just don't see Misfit or the Fox.
Okay. Yeah, and those walls are there for me?
Yeah. So Simon looks like he's walled off, and Lou looks like he's ran into a dead end.
mm.
Alright, Fence Grounds is in some issues.
Oh my
Telepathically
gosh, I see what you
them.
did there. Do you turn into a fox?
No.
Okay. I just have to ask the questions. Okay. So he just continues running this way.
Alright, okay.
Feel the wall.
I'm back.
I'll go back.
Am I able to keep sight of him, or do I have to check
Mhm.
down past? Okay.
He doesn't go far. Like, if he goes out of view, he's sitting, like, waiting at the next intersection.
Hey, you're not leading me to like death, right?
Of course not.
Okay, just asking. You know, it's hard to be sure sometimes. This is kind of a scary place.
Do I hear Misfit at all?
Actually, roll a perception check, because you may possibly.
Perception. Oh boy. You know what? Let's see if I can roll lower. This been a sorcery point.
I'll just kind of jump up on this little fountain.
Not much better.
No, nothing. Hello there.
Hi,
What's your name?
I'm Misfit. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Reynard. Pleasure to
Reynard.
meet you.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm looking for a friend of mine, but I can't seem to find him. I think he's somewhere here.
What does he look like?
He's about yay tall, made of mud. I don't know what color his hair is. I think brown, maybe green.
I'm not sure, but if it's here, I mean, I would try to avoid it at all costs. This is a horrible place.
Well, what are you doing here?
Oh, I came to find you.
Oh. Well, hi. It's me. What's up?
He transforms real quick. Oops. Ow. I know how to spell. And you just see a humanoid fox gentleman leaning up against the fountain.
Wow. I like your hat.
Oh, I thank you. I like your cloak.
Oh, thanks.
That is some nice fur. Are those extensions or are those natural?
Technically extensions, but
Oh, very, very nice. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm confused. I was looking for. Oh, are you a wolf? Are you a druid?
yeah. Right now, wolf. Also, druid. Right now, I get. Yeah. Sometimes bear. Mostly bear.
Huh.
Yeah, I can be people. Hold on, let me be people too. It's only polite.
Oh, and you watch he pulls out like a scroll that he has, and he starts reading again, like he's double checking the instructions on something.
I kind of like spit out the ring to shift back. Buff it a little bit.
Hold on. He just kind of looks over at you, sees you cleaning the ring. Oh, that makes more sense. He puts the note back in his pocket.
Huh? What's this?
Oh dear. Well, I'm not. He pulls the paper out one more time, reads it. Oh, very well. And you watch as he's just going to take something out of his little pouch on his belt, and he's going to sprinkle it into the fountain. All right, take a drink.
Are you a hag by chance?
No, but that is a good thing to check. Good question.
Okay, I'm not allowed to talk to hags. Just
I
gotta
try not
ask.
to talk to them out of principle either.
I'm also technically not supposed to put stuff in my mouth that I what is that? Water? Clean water?
That would be water, yes. He kind of looks at it again. Pretty sure it's fairly clean.
Well, you told me your name, and you have very nice hat, so I'm gonna choose to trust you. Drink your funny water.
You know, I can't disagree with your logic.
Scoop some up in my hands, take a sip.
Hmm? That is delicious and bubbly.
Bubbly?
It's like carbonated.
Spicy water.
Slightly alcoholic.
Picture like a Pop Rocks carbonated water.
Oh, thanks. I was getting a little thirsty.
And all of a sudden, he gets a lot bigger.
Whoa. Make me small, man. Hey, what's the big idea?
Oh, sorry, I should have mentioned that first. I always forget instructions out of order. I'm a bit dyslexic. I was.
That's okay. I can't read.
Oh,
I feel you.
he just kind of gives you a nod. This should help you get around a fair bit easier for the moment. And protect you from some of the more unsavory elements of this place.
Oh,
And
thank you. That's awful nice.
he takes his sword and just kind of taps on the fountain. That should last for about 5 minutes or so if any of your bunch feels so inclined. But please do take good care of yourself. I would like to not get in trouble. Thank you and good day. And you just watch as he turns back into a fox. And does a little bow. Runs straight into the wall and disappears.
What? What? Don't make me do it, Kalsto. I'm gonna do it. You know I'm gonna do it.
Misfit, as you kind of start moving forward, you hear something fluttering behind you. You're a pixie.
Yeah. This is.
Oh no.
At this point, you notice this floating eye up in the sky above you, as you can inherently see the eyeball now.
What eyeball?
It's Serena's arcane eye.
I start screaming.
Pink spherical ball of energy.
You try to fly up? The wings a little fluttered.
Here.
Oh, dude, there's like a big scary eyeball up there. That's terrifying.
Up to you.
I can cheat now. Oh, I'm gonna cheat now. Yeah, I'll fly up.
You flutter up. You have view over the maze just like Serena does. You see Lou and Dustin. See Simon.
It's just a dead end down here.
I'm gonna fly to Simon.
Which is weird. It's a dead end over there.
I splat against his face like a bug on a windshield.
Yeah, it's biting me. Captain, you hear Simon yell for this. Captain!
Did the wall disappear?
Wall still appears to be there.
All right.
I'm gonna unlock tokens for a second.
Just a dead end, which means a quarter of this maze is non-existent.
Do you want a boost?
Sure.
All right. Before we do this, are the walls reasonable enough for me to boost him over with like a Last of Us kind of boost, where like you kind of hunker down and push him up?
As I will always answer, you can certainly try.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right,
I'll be the ground. You're lighter than me.
All right, so you go to kind of hold against the wall, and you're going to help throw him up. Sure, I want you to roll an acrobatics check, and I want you to roll an athletics check.
Acrobatics. Oh god. Perfect.
But you're off balance. Like, wait a second, and you get flung over. You get flipped over the wall. You land. You hit this part of the hedge, and you fall down right there. It's awkward. You do take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on your head. But
you know what?
You clear the wall.
Did you get
Good
over?
toss. Yep.
All
Also,
right, I'm gonna try to get out of here.
as you got thrown over, you do kind of get stuck against that part, and it falls down with you.
Oh.
Oh,
And so he can just walk through now.
oh.
You know,
Wait,
I
you did-
probably should have tried pushing it.
Why didn't you? You were standing here for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, that was just plant growth. You could have just like cut through it with lightning or something. But
Oh.
I appreciate your effort.
I thought it was gonna be prickly, and I'm still not used to having a sword all the time.
Simon just kind of looks over at you, Misfit. What happened, little buddy? Are you an angel?
A funny fox guy wearing a cool hat gave me sparkling water and now I'm small.
Oh dear. Oh, it'll be okay. Serena!
Hmm?
You see Lou put a coin down here.
Okay.
Misfit drank something.
Yeah, we should go north. Serena said there was something in the middle.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
Oh,
You
a fountain.
see a fountain.
Is it rainbow colored? Is it a
look at it.
very familiar looking color?
Roll a history check with advantage. It looks and smells fairly similar. And you can kind of see the carbonation on the sides of the fountain and the bottom in some spots.
Luke just in his nose. Oh god damn it.
What?
You remember when I was a pixie?
Dustin!
You were a what?
Were you not there for that?
You hear their voices too.
No, I was.
Dustin!
Just remember who you're talking to.
Oh, right. Memory issues. It was a magical potion. And that looks, smells...
Wait, you drink those?
Some.
Why?
You know, I have no excuse for that one.
You go over there, Misfit.
Yeah, I
You
peek up
just
the
hear-
shrubs.
They're on the other side. You can fly over pretty easily.
And as he's calling out, Serena will send Misfit a quick message, letting him know that they're at the fountain.
Simon just points at Misfit and shows you Serena. I didn't do it.
And Misfit flies over to us.
Mhm.
When Dustin sees you, you can't really see his face, but you just understand he's staring at you with an expression of "What the hell did you do?"
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, gee. I bump into Dustin.
Oh my god!
Oh,
What did?
what did you do?
I drank the water.
Oh,
Did you have a reason?
Yeah.
what was the
Okay.
reason?
Some fox guy told me to.
Did he say what it would do for you, or did
No,
you just do
he
it?
said it would help. He seemed nice.
1 to 10, how nice.
9.
Dustin goes over to the pond and is just staring at the rainbow liquid.
Yeah, you should drink it.
Okay, I do.
Okay, you lift them up. You kind of drink it.
Uh-huh.
And you just start to kind of shrink down.
Lou's holding his face in his hand.
Roll a d100 for me, Dustin.
That's a 2.
You watch these shrink down, and it comes to you for a minute, like, wait a minute. Or at least everyone is like, how's that going to work with his armor? And you just kind of watch. And somehow it just miraculously works. You just see these little tinier wings pop out that are about half the size of Misfits. But he gets wings nonetheless.
Oh.
No.
As you are also now a pixie and your armor shifts with you. Had you rolled poorly, you would have shrunk out of your armor.
Yeah, and it would have I'd have to climb out of it. I am the scariest pixie in this place now. If my damage doesn't change.
No, nothing changes.
You know.
You also now see the eye floating in there.
Hell? Wait.
So
That kind of looks like that other pink thing.
You see it too?
Misfit, what were the exact words this friendly fox said?
I don't remember.
Okay, then can you paraphrase?
Drink the water, it'll help. He was reading off a piece of paper, and I don't know.
Okay.
It tastes real good.
How exacerbated was he when he was reading the paper?
Pretty.
You know, I trust him now. I feel a kinship with him now. So it turns you to pixies. Yeah, I've already been there, done that.
Before you commit to this decision, Lou, I'm just going to say one word to you, okay? It might influence you a lot. Pinch.
Oh, I'm 100% aware. Thank you very much.
She doesn't know why, but she gets out of the backpack and just sits on the shoulder like, what's that scent on the wind? It smells like bad decisions waiting to happen, and I can't wait.
So Lou's going to take the original vial that the potion was in, because I didn't throw it away.
Mhm.
He's going to put it down, drink from the fountain.
Uh-huh.
And then he's going to probably fill up the vial to bring it to anyone who wants it.
He said it would only last about 5 minutes, so we gotta hurry.
Yep, they'll drink from it.
Sure.
You want to tell everyone else, Misfit?
You watch as Lou shrinks back into the immediate same exact form you had previously as a pixie. He's got like little tiny scales that glitter as well.
If somebody shines a flashlight on you, you're a disco ball.
This is like the complete opposite of like the Sleeping Beauty little fairies from the movie. This is like, oh shit, no. Those are your fairy names. You can decide them amongst yourselves.
Who calls dibs on shit?
You get it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Dustin feels like much more of a no, and Misfit feels like much more of a no.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the shit fairy.
All right, so the three of you start flying up.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh no, what have I done? Serena, it's spreading. Yeah, you guys can fly without issue.
Yeah. Lou seems like he's perfectly okay with flying.
I just want to say Misfit probably flies like a beetle, like the biggest, clumsiest beetle.
Sure,
Just
roll an
crashing into
acrobatics check.
walls.
As you get used to your wings. Actually, why don't all three of you roll acrobatics checks?
I manifested it.
Do I get advantage for being in this form before? Or has it been
I will
so
say
long?
probably not, because
Okay.
while you had some experience with it, actually, no, I'll let you do it. It's fine. You were that way for a couple days, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the whole boat trip, basically.
That's pretty even, anyways. Yep.
Mhm.
You managed to fly without issue. They kind of stumble for a bit. Dustin more so just because he has the armor on. Misfit just kind of goes wide and smacks into the bush.
Oh, wait, I need to tell you something important.
Are you afraid of heights? Wait, no.
Okay,
little-
good.
Proportion didn't change.
So this apparently will help. You have
Pinch
a minute.
immediately pops out.
Uh-huh.
Well, you all look swell.
Got a couple minutes, maybe, or two left on this. Apparently, it's supposed to help.
Splat.
You're like the disoriented bumblebee.
Are you
Keep
sure?
you away from windows.
Simon or
Just proffering it to anyone. It's heavy. It's full of liquid.
Serena will take it off his hands. Hey, isn't this like that strange?
Yes.
How do you end that effect again?
You'll have to ask Misfit, but apparently it's only going to last about 3, 2, and it's done.
If you guys want it, you gotta better get over there now or drink what he's got.
Could be handy.
You
Serena
know,
will,
the people here are definitely not going to drink it.
Try
Simon,
it.
adventurous today, aren't we?
Let's go, Simon.
No, he just sees Misfit flying and having fun and wants to join in.
Oh,
I've never flown before.
It's really
It's not
fun.
permanent, is it?
I don't think so.
Sure, hit me. He just opens his mouth.
he'll
but
give him a small dose of the vial.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You watch as you dump it into his mouth. It's like, oh, that is very bubbly. No, it burns a little bit. You see him kind of grabbing his chest.
He
Nothing
has
happens.
heartburn.
Nothing happens.
He's all known with the shadow.
Oh,
I
and you
just-
see it rumble. Lou, you're the closest to him. Roll a perception check really quick.
I'm looking for where the marker was originally. Perception. 11.
Let me see you whisper. There you go.
Oh, I thought that was. Uh-oh. Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't seem to have any effect on him. It subsides after a small amount of time.
Okay. Simon.
Yeah, boss? He looks back. How come I don't have wings?
I think this place just doesn't like you.
Aw.
He's like, oh.
Sorry,
No,
Simon.
that's okay.
I mean,
no.
just think of it this way. Do you really want this place to like you?
No. I mean, it would have been nice if it had the choice, but, completely understandable.
Also, let's see. So what's up with you?
What do you mean?
Can I
Serena,
insight
you gotta
him?
drink the fountain juice.
You even said
Serena,
it.
hurry.
Serena will
I think he's
take a
fine.
dose from the vial.
Did you
Serena,
not?
you go to swig it back. It has no
Assuming-
effect on you.
Was it still colorful?
Yeah, it tastes good. It's carbonated, but it has no impact on you.
Seems I'm immune to whatever effects this has.
Mr. just kind of looks disappointed.
You see Simon kind of grab his stomach. Oh, my stomach doesn't like that.
Marius, do you want the last bit?
Serena, that was a potion bottle. A vial, really.
You have to get them to
I don't-
refill it.
I don't think there was 3 doses.
Fair enough.
Marius, do you want to be small? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
I was going to take that as a no.
I'm gonna go refill the vial.
With your not one flying?
Yes, sir.
Probably gets stuck like 2 times on the way over there. Has to break himself out.
No, don't worry about that.
I'm pretty sure there are more than 5 minutes has passed.
Yeah. By the time you guys get over there, you look at it just looks like normal water. So you have 4 pixies. Simon's sitting on that bench over there. Sitting off the tummy rumbles.
Yeah, it certainly didn't agree with you. I could understand why it wouldn't affect me. Why not you, though?
So maybe it went bad.
Can I
Something to do
put
with
my
the
little
blood.
hands on Simon's head and cast a little lesser restoration to heal his tummy hurting?
Yeah, you go, you cast it on him. You're not sure if it does anything.
Hope you feel better, Simon.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm sure it's just the bubbles, I think, are just having a number on my tummy. I'll be good. I'll be good.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and
You
I'll
know,
send the eye over the house and check the backyard.
this is 2 stories, right?
Mhm.
Any windows on the second floor?
Oddly enough, there's windows about. There's windows on the first floor too. You'd have to get really close to look inside of them, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the second floor.
Actually, you can see the whole thing now, I suppose.
I want to go too.
Pinch.
I did
You
that
do
roll.
also see, Serena. There are a total of 3 of those creatures. 2 that pace along the back, 1 that's on the right side. There's the large creature on the left. But that's all you see at the moment.
I
So
rolled that in tower, by the way.
there's a total of 3 of the head, like the plant creatures. Correct.
3 of the shamblers total.
Okay. Serena is going to head over to Pinch. You may want to head up and warn them that there's a couple more shamblers wandering the outside of the house, and that they should be wary of any anti-pixie traps. There was a lot of them last time we were here. Was I heard there?
Who are you talking to?
Pinch.
Oh, I thought you were talking to them. What did you say? Sorry.
She said, you may want to fly up there and let them know that I think there's several plant creatures wandering the outside of the house, and they should be very wary of anti-pixie traps, as those were quite abundant last time we were here.
This is going to end horribly. But isn't it fun? And you watch as she just kind of flies up towards after them. All right, you guys are looking up at windows right there?
Yep,
All right, first or second floor? You said second?
the second floor. I'm not touching the window, thank you very much, but I am looking.
All right, where you currently are. I believe I know what it is. I just want to make sure. As
general
you
window.
guys look in, it's kind of boxed out. It almost looks like a sitting room. You see like a tea set, like a full setup inside.
Mm.
It's currently set for 4, but no tea brewed or anything like that.
Hmm. Next window.
There's not a window there. The closest window would be right about. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Right there.
Okay, yep.
You see what appears to be a bedroom, and I need you to roll a D100.
So D100. Oops. 47.
It looks like a very nice room. You see that it looks like there's a fireplace. You can't see the fireplace so much. You can tell it's right next to you. It is lit. And there are 2 chairs like sitting on opposite sides of like a central little like sitting table. And there's a
Mhm.
person sitting in one of them there chairs.
Do they look familiar?
Let me send you a whisper.
Mm.
Just kind of sitting there reading like a normal book. Misfit,
I'm staring daggers through the window.
Lou, Serena, probably Marius, Simon, and Alexander. You start hearing like some sort of piano music or organ music coming from the inside of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like at least someone's home.
So there's 4 chimneys in this house.
From what you've seen so far.
She's gonna send the eye through them. I'll start with the one over here.
Sure.
Have
As it goes down in, it gets dispelled.
Mildly annoyed.
Dustin, in the tree, the only thing you notice that seems slightly different about the tree are indeed the leaves. They seem like they're almost harder than a leaf would be, like they're solid. They kind of clatter.
Like they're made of metal or something?
Not metal, something harder.
I want to take one.
You try to pull one off.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't come off.
I try to cut one off.
With what?
My sword.
Which sword?
The fallen soldier's blade.
Sure. Just roll an attack.
I still have blessed from Simon.
It's okay, you rolled in that one anyway. So you go, and as you hit it, you just feel like the air get really cold, and you just get shot like a little beam. And you smack over here into the wall.
I see.
And you just see he's like half frozen over. You do take 4 points of cold damage.
Are you alright?
That's a bad tree.
What are you doing to the tree?
Well, it's not made of something natural, so I wanted to see. Don't hit it.
And now you're cold as can be.
Sure. And he kind of like picks himself up and just goes back to hovering.
Yeah, that's
Splat.
I'm checking at the upper floor.
You go on the chimney, Misfit?
Lou hasn't moved and he looks angry. I'm going to see what he's looking at.
Sure, roll a perception check.
Also, refresh my connection to Dustin while he's down there.
It's a really dirty window. It's hard to see through. You have no idea how he sees through this thing. You have no idea what he's looking at.
Captain.
Hmm.
What are you staring at? There's nothing in there.
You look back at Dustin.
Yep.
Lou looks back at you. His eye is green.
Fuck.
I have to roll one of these. You catch him, stop himself from from like hitting you in the face.
See, this is where we need Misfit to be the Dustin mentality and just be like, oh, and just poke him directly in the eyeball with the finger.
I mean, you know what? No, I grab your face. I don't hit you, but I still like grab your face. Your eye.
Oh, well, I could drink pixie juice.
No, it's green. Why is it always
Oh, yeah, you have to-
green?
Oh, you're both fault side.
I don't know.
Misfit, are you at the top of that chimney?
I imagine I flew into it to the side, not down it.
Okay.
It depends on how poorly I am with this stunt of mine.
You crashed into the chimney or into the chimney?
Oh, well, I think we're gonna find out. Okay.
So you guys continue on, then I'll tell you what happens with Misfit.
So what's in there?
Warren.
No, he left.
Yeah, it looks like
Are you
he
sure you're not being tricked again?
Sorry. Is the pendant there? I had to step away. I don't know.
No, you didn't see it on him.
Okay.
He's just reading a book by the fire.
Possible. I have no intention of just blindly charging in.
Why not?
Because whatever is happening here, we're just here for the kid.
I don't know. What are you here for? I've already gotten what I've wanted.
We're going to see if we can rescue the kid.
All right, he's not there, so stop staring.
Right. And what happens to the misfit when he flies?
So the Misfit kind of like flies up and has his head. He's looking down the chimney, flies in a bit, and comes back up. And as he comes back out, he's fine, but he just seems really giggly for some reason. You're not sure why.
Oh no. Is that everything okay, misfit?
Hello? How come
Yes.
my voice got higher? Dustin's voice got lower.
What are you talking about?
Let's check another window.
You go over to that side.
Yep.
Where my mouse go?
I'm immediately wary of the gargoyle.
It is the same room Devoran's in. It's just the other window on the side of the fireplace. It's a larger room. It looks like it's got like its own private bed. There's like a table, chair sitting. There's even like a little dining area.
Mhm.
And
I'm gonna-
balcony.
I'm gonna just fly up, and I'm gonna fly on the back half of the gargoyle because I don't trust it.
Sure.
Just gonna keep an eye on it. I'm gonna probably end up flying into something because I'm flying backwards.
I'm gonna stick my head down the chimney again.
Roll another con save.
There's a window here.
You're feeling a little bit on the goofy side. And your teeth are really smooth.
This
Like
is
you run your tongue back and forth across the front of your teeth. You never noticed how smooth they were.
somebody just clean my teeth. Just laughing, Cass. Is there a dentist in here?
Yeah, he's just really happy.
Is there like smoke coming out of here?
Yeah. That's why there's smoke coming out of it. You're looking over on that side, Luke?
Yep.
This one is interesting. It doesn't actually look like it's still 2 stories, but it looks like the first and second story are just one large floor. It looks like some sort of a library. There's like a spiral staircase in the center of it.
Where could this kid be? Not a kid, but where could this person we're looking for be? I pause for a second. I open my pocket to see how small the teeth got.
They're the same size as they were in your pocket. They seem to have shrunk with you.
Okay. I'm amazed I didn't get an earful.
Maybe you just want to see you. You never know. Yeah, so far, all the rooms you've looked in seem empty other than the one Devoran's in. So you haven't looked at the first floor.
I mean, technically, I have. I'm gonna go fly down and check the first floor.
Sure.
I'm not going through the back yet.
Maybe I'll go to the back.
You're. Where are you at here? You look in there by the flower bed, so you technically get like right over here because there's an overhang.
Splat.
You see the bottom side of the library.
That's a big library.
Are you still goofy giggly?
Probably.
Goofy silly?
Probably.
Lou, roll a D100.
Oh boy. 99.
Ooh.
As you're sitting, you see this individual very large, like maybe 10, 12 feet, somewhere in between there. It's hard to say. And they're kind of walking, and they have 3 different books that they look like they're reading, and they're 6 arms.
Mm.
It's just kind of walks by before. It looks really weird, too.
I don't want to mess with that, so stay out of the library. Got it.
Ooh, grapes.
Marius is not going to like that.
Busted. It was
Actually,
grapes.
roll a
Great.
history check, Lou.
History check, huh?
I wouldn't need anything here if I were you, remember?
Things as big as my head.
Which means you can't eat it.
You know what? This feels important. I can always roll kind of better. History.
It can't get much worse. Hey, there's the rest of the 20.
Yep.
You swear you've seen, like, the face of that individual with the 6 arms looks slightly familiar. You can't put your finger on where you've seen him, though.
It's not the kid, right?
No. It's a full, it's like almost 12 feet tall.
I think I know who it is. That's funny if it is.
He's not any of the rescue people, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh.
I could never know. There's still the piano music.
Are there any windows on this side?
First floor or second floor?
First floor.
There are also shambling mounds, so be careful.
I'm small.
You don't see much. You look in, because you're above the cellar-looking doors. It looks like a bedroom, but there's not much in it. You see like a dress set across the bed, and then you look in the other one. It almost looks like an office, but no people in it.
The office looks promising. Should we break the window?
Yeah, we should.
Okay. I'm gonna swing my sword at the window and see if I can break it.
Sure, roll an attack.
Wait, what if we
What?
open the window
late.
first?
Okay. I'll try to open the window, see if it's locked.
I'm gonna help him.
On it. It doesn't budge.
Okay, you can break it now.
19 to hit
You
the
hit
window.
the window. It did like the smallest little crack forms, and then you watch it just repair itself.
I don't think I'm big enough to break the window anymore.
You gave it a good try.
Why don't you ask it to open?
Hey, window. Knock, knock. Open up, please. I don't think it worked.
Didn't work.
Hmm.
The most we can do is just go inside.
I could try again. It did take damage.
I healed over pretty quick.
You still got a couple rooms on the front side on the left on the first floor, and then you have the stuff on the back side. You guys have pretty much got the bottom left of the back side there. There's
Yep.
not much there.
I'm just gonna check the other bottom floors now.
Sure. Move your token
On
to
this
where
side.
you'd like to look.
Bottom floor here.
I believe you're already there.
Bottom floor.
Let's see, right there. Oh, excellent. Wait, that's the main entrance, right? Main entrance. Yeah. So as you look, you see something playing on this strange-looking piano.
Mm-hmm.
Let me send you a whisper, and then I'll send a picture to everyone.
It's playing Fleur de Lis.
So there's that, and then let me share this.
That I hate that. I hate that for you.
We could try the axe.
Can I make this an image record? Oh, well, maybe. You know what? It's worth it because I want to share it with them.
What if we look for like little mouse holes?
I mean, if it is a wooden house, there might be a gap you could squeeze in, yeah.
You mean you could go down the chimneys? It's
I-
not impossible. They're just full of smoke.
Yeah, you've already had your fun huffing that stuff.
I can't feel my teeth anymore.
No, you can feel them. They're just really smooth.
Yeah, it's like they're not even there.
Hold on, come here for a second.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to reach out and I'm going to attempt to use 5 points of lay on hands to remove a poison.
Lou, playing
Yeah.
the piano.
Oh, this motherfucker. I don't know this band.
Doesn't take much to guess, though, that you should probably avoid that one.
Uh-huh. Yep.
You watch as it stops playing all of a sudden. It kind of turns back towards the direction of the windows and the little chimney that's in there, and it slowly turns the page for the music it's playing, and then it continues playing.
So it's looking at me.
No, it looked like off in the general direction, not even directly at you, more towards the fireplace, but it just kind of did it in a weird way. But then it just goes back to playing. Seems very into the music.
So this is the main entrance.
The main entrance is the doors in, which are locked. This is the room you just saw is to the left of the main entrance.
Okay, so this room is off limits forever.
So, did the remove poison take effect on Misfit?
Yes, it did.
Your teeth feel normal again.
Aw.
Which means they still feel really smooth because now you're
They're
aware
still
of
really
them.
smooth.
You're
Not
aware
quite
of
as
them now.
You're aware that they're smooth, but you're less enthusiastic about it.
Nice.
So
Right.
you want to go down the chimney.
So let's finish counting out the windows.
So what do you think, Pinch?
Split.
Kind of looks about. It's got to be in there somewhere.
Yep. That room over there is off limits.
She's like, "Why? What's it?" And she looked. Oh, noted.
Mhm.
Like moves out of view of the window of that room.
Lou did the same.
As she flies over towards this one, I need you to roll a D100 as you come within shot of the bottom floor in this room.
All right.
And she's just kind of laughing because she has you by herself now. So
Wow.
she's kind of floating backwards and just flirting with you. And then you look off to your right through the window. This one I do have to share. So hold on.
Okay.
So you see.
That's the second 100 I've rolled.
Yep.
I rolled 100 off on the board. Just it was my first roll of the night. My
So you
first
gotta-
test.
I always get so excited when I see double zeros too, because you think it's going to be low, and then it always pops up to 100, and you're like, oh no.
Oh, this is so great. I love bad things.
All right.
You gotta tick it over one.
So I'm only going to put you and Pinch on this one for the moment, but I'll link it for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So where did you go?
I'm next to Pinch.
No, I know where you are. I'm looking for your thing on the combat tracker. There's you. You can make yourself small.
I've been disappeared.
And Pinch. Actually, probably get it right here. You're small. Like her.
Oh boy.
So you kind of float backwards, and as you look through, your heart drops. All the seats at that table are full.
Uh-huh.
On the four sides, or the four chairs on each of the two sides, are those exact same creatures you saw at that outdoor dinner party previously. There are far more.
Uh-huh.
At one end of the table, you see the Muffin Man.
Uh-huh.
At the other end of the table, you see a woman you've never seen before. And it looks like they're having dinner.
Who are they having for dinner?
You see various pixies and like little parts and things they're eating. All dead at the moment. The live ones probably got ate first.
Ooh,
But yeah, they just look like you don't see the eyes of those creatures, but they're acting like people just would at dinner. They have like drinks in front of them, and they're all just having a great time. But it seems that the Muffin Man has guests in town.
If this wasn't so morbid, this would be funny.
As you're sitting there at the window, all of a sudden you watch this woman flash her head back towards the window and look at both of you.
I'm gonna try and grab Pinch and get us out of the sight.
This woman's eyes, you just lock up, and you both just kind of sit there like, she doesn't do anything. She's just staring out the window.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. You would gather you're assuming it must be a hag, but you've never seen this one before. But she looks almost more human. Like she's actually more pretty, but she has like twisted features about her that are slightly off.
Mm-hmm. Just tell me when I can move.
Oh, you can move now. Like and you get away as quickly as you can.
Yep.
About
basically
60
grab
seconds
Pinch.
later, the
Mhm.
front doors open up, and that creature with the 6 arms walks out.
Of course it does.
Where's everyone going, or where's everyone at this point while they're looking? Like Serena and Alexander, do you stay where you are?
Yeah, Lou basically was flying upwards with Pinch.
Do you guys go up? What about you, Serena?
I was muted. As the doors fly open, she's going to try and. I guess. Not a good spot. I guess she's gonna try and she'll look over to Alexander, and kind of nod her head toward the maze. Just gonna try and sneak her way over to there. Take cover.
Sure. Gentlemen, hide! Something's coming. He's gonna hunker down behind this plant by the rocks and lay on the ground. Simon looks over at Marius. Marius just disappears in like a bit of darkness. This is your kind of a darker spot. And Simon runs into the maze. All right, the creature runs out, kind of heads over in this direction. And just looks around like it's looking for the two pixies. And all of a sudden it lifts its head like it hears something calling it, and it goes back inside and shuts the door.
What the hell is that thing?
Oh no.
What about the two of you on the backside? What are you doing while they're
We were-
scanning through them?
Windows.
I'm looking for rat holes.
Still first floor?
Yeah.
Wherever we see
let's find a
windows.
mouse hole. Yeah.
Oddly enough, not a lot of windows on the bottom right-hand side. It looks like there aren't many available there.
What about the
you
top side?
do see that they kind of look into from the bottom side. There is a central hallway. You're not sure what's in the bottom right-hand side.
I think now that we know that some windows are locked, Dustin's gonna like try to see if any of them wiggle a little bit, and like he could force it open with enough effort.
So far, all the ones you've found are like firm, solid seal. They don't even shake a little bit.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
So far, but you keep checking.
I will.
I'm just opening the top map really quick. Actually, the top right, that is only a single story, so that part doesn't have any more to look at. So
I
you've
may
looked
have
top
a bad
left.
idea.
Yeah. Nothing of great note. You see a couple potential ways you could get in through like chimneys and other things, but window-wise, seems pretty sealed up.
No rats. Those places is pristine with no mice.
You can check along the ground.
Yeah.
I'm a
Like
little rat.
Yeah.
cracks in the foundation or something.
I
Mhm.
may have a real bad idea.
Well, that's for you to do.
Oh, yeah. Lou said that to Finch.
What's that?
Oh no, that's a really bad idea. That is a stupid idea. Getting caught.
I mean, it's not horrible, but like, how do we not die?
Yeah, that's what I want to figure out before we. I mean,
You're so smart.
I can teleport, but I'm not sure if they have ways of preventing that. No, I don't think that would work, actually.
Don't let those things see you. And points down to the ground.
You know, the thing's not. Is she pointing at the near the window?
No, she's pointing at the shamblers. Just on the ground.
Yeah. That was the plan before I became a pixie.
Lewis, at this point, you get a message.
Mm-hmm.
I already know you're out there. If you want to come in for a conversation, all you have to do is ask. That was Devorin, not the Muffin Man.
I assumed as much.
Believe me, I think we have a lot that you might want to talk about.
Would it be as safe for us to come in?
For the moment, it'd be safe for you to come in.
All right. I guess we can talk.
As you say that, you're sitting in the chair next to him.
Am I still small?
Yep.
Is the chair small?
Nope. Ah. The man of the hour himself. Welcome. You just couldn't get enough of me, could you?
Apparently not.
It's like, so, what brings you to this neck of the woods?
We're looking for a lost child.
Oh,
That'll
why
be
should
still a
you say
child.
that is very unfortunate. Could you tell me more about them?
Lou will give a general description of the boy.
Oh, yes, the boy we saw when we had passed through. Yes. I recall seeing him about. Why? Is that his importance to you?
He's important to one of our traveling companions.
Well, I guess that'd make enough sense. I suppose I could help you. Like, I did not know how much we had in common. We really should have talked more when we were hanging out. But
Oh.
I've always liked your attitude, Captain.
Really?
Indeed. You're not afraid to take risks. This is something I share myself. I will mention, though, you don't need to worry. I'm not really a large fan of hacks. In fact, all those here, really not large fans at all. So, how about a little proposition?
I'm listening.
Me and my allies will assist you in completing what you need done. But once completed, you will leave and come train under me. Give me 3 years. Try to do your best. And after that, you're free to go. No stipulations. But I think we could be of great assistance to each other. You have great potential, and I know a great many things.
Would this be an immediate?
Kind of
So
looks.
You
could tidy up your affairs, but within a fortnight. Don't worry about getting around. When you're ready, I'll come retrieve you. In fact, I could teach you much more about that book you have in your possession. and why it is you can read it.
All right.
Fair enough. So, what is it that you all need?
If the boy is who we think it is, we have something of his that he needs to get.
And what is that?
Do I know Misfit has the ring?
Last you checked, I believe so.
Misfit has. Does Misfit know why the ring is important?
Yes.
All right. Did Misfit share that information?
Um,
Okay,
we
that is
we were gambling with a hag, and the hag took his ring. And that was bad.
yeah. Apparently, it was something a hag wanted from him, so it's most likely very important.
I'm not familiar with the individual myself, but so you need help getting a ring, or just finding this child?
We have the ring, or Misfit does. And we think giving it back to the child may fix what's happened to him.
All right, so find a child. What else?
Hopefully, leave safely.
Leave safely. What about your dear lost princess?
If that is something we can achieve, that would be greatly appreciated.
Well, I could definitely assist you with that. As far as finding this child, unfortunately, I believe you are a bit too late. He's actually not here.
Oh.
They'd retrieved him quickly after you had retrieved the book. He just kind of
Great.
laughs.
So it's going back to the tree.
Unfortunately, yes, I believe he's actually held at Larissa's house. She's quite a pain, and you know what? I really have to say, I really don't mind dispatching hags. And it's actually quite fun. So, you need a child, you need a princess. You want to get out of here safely. And what do you intend to do about the assassins that she sent after you?
Of course she did.
Oh, did you not hear the horn?
No, but I was assuming more a direct approach than assassin.
Well, assassin's a very light term. She used one of their artifacts to call forth her horsemen. Surprising, too. She called all four. Way to go. That is your D4.
Oh, you motherfucker. I mean, I did yank the Book of Omadon right out from under her nose.
We could talk about Omadon later. But you're going to be in some trouble if you need their help. However, I don't assume your party will let me travel in your presence.
Oh, definitely not.
Well, why don't you say we just stay in close contact? I'll keep tabs. But I will share a bit of information with you that may assist you. Things such as that ritual that you stopped will commence in not too long. Especially now that the gathering's happening, there's hags that know the conversion ritual by heart. Also, you might want to reflect, especially in Nerissa's case, upon her imperfections, so to speak. Oh, and if you have any copper, that might be a good idea as well. She can't stand the stuff. I think it reminds her a little too much of where she came from.
Hmm.
You start thinking back, and like, wait a minute. Maybe there was more to Ernest than meets the eye.
Yeah.
As
Interesting.
far as the other one, very violent. I never was able to quite figure out something about her mother's love, but their mother's dead, so you'll have to figure that one out on your own. Um, Thankfully, in points in your current position, I don't know where you found pixie potions, but that should help. Many of the effects of the land will not impact you in your current form.
That is good.
Trying to think of what else I could do for you on the immediate. I just can perhaps. You don't by happen to have your book with you, do you?
Not on my person, no.
Fair enough. Could teach you a couple of things, but we'll have to come to that later. And he's going to sit there for a second. And he's going to kind of make a circular motion with his hand. And when he flourishes his hand back, there's like a little red spherical glass ball. It's like red and black swirling gas. Tell you what, this isn't very specific, but it makes quite a big explosion. Hold that for now, and I'll see what I can do about helping you find those individuals. Try to pay more attention this time too. Your
Oh.
instincts really are slow. We'll fix that though. Also, I would recommend you probably should exit the property before dinner ramps.
Yeah.
Some of our guests don't have the fondest. He references back to when you guys killed those individuals. Probably best not to be around when they get out. Oh, and also I would avoid the two large individuals as well. They're here as bodyguards, and their mistress is not very friendly, to say the least.
It is actually, you know what? The less I know, probably the better. Just avoid.
Just kind of nods at you. Well, we'll be talking soon. I'm looking very much forward to this. Try not to die. We have a lot to accomplish. He just waves his hand at you,
Oh.
and you're out in front of the window where you were previously.
I will fly down to Serena. Serena, I don't believe the boy is here.
What makes you say that?
Well, for one, he's not serving dinner.
Okay.
And Nerissa did fly here.
You think she flew off with him?
No, so Narissa had him retrieved. Narissa is not the one who flew. The one who flies around on the broom is Mina.
Mm. I also may have spoken with someone who gave me some advice on things.
A raised eyebrow.
We will exposit pertinent information that's not pertaining to the person who told him the information.
You're being oddly mysterious.
Yep, sure. Just call Dustin back. We should leave before dinner's over.
Very well. And,
Marius, as you're kind of out front because you have a more direct view because you're hidden in your shadows, another large creature just walked out of the front of the mansion.
And what does it look like?
It looks like a really big ass demon or devil or some kind.
I'm gonna sit very still and hope it doesn't smell me. And is anyone still near me?
They're hiding behind rocks.
Okay,
Simon's hiding in the maze. They're hiding over by the tree behind rocks, and the pixies are just flying around.
I'm just gonna sit very still and try to slow breathing, just so I'm not as unnoticeable as possible.
All right. After that one walks out, you see the other large one with the many arms walk out. And then shortly after them, you see the Muffin Man kind of escort that woman out from the dinner table. And she walks off with the two larger individuals. Or she kind of leaves. She takes one kind of look back towards the house, just smiles, and they just walk off into fog and disappear.
Okay.
Seems like it's definitely a hag. And that is where we'll pause for tonight. It's 12:34, and I got to get Misfit to bed.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Well, thank you for joining us, everybody. You see some old faces in here. John's hadn't been in here in a while. Just showed back up, so appreciate that. Anybody want to help us grow? We need more subs on the YouTube channel, and we are also now streaming over on Kick as well. If somebody wants to throw a follow over there, it would be appreciated. Other than that, I guess we will catch you Friday. Anything special going on then, Kelso?
Oh, Friday should be fun. I think we're just about getting to the interesting part. We need to do a little bit of recon, find some missing people, hopefully get some data, or we could just rush straight in. But we'll find out what they do on Friday.
Cool. I will search for someone for us to raid, so hang in there if you're still wanting to watch some stuff. Otherwise, have a great week. Night, everybody.
See you Friday, everybody.
Night.
Stratus will roll, but I'm still going to search for something to raid, so hang on.
All right.